Welcome to Science Access. In today's class, we're going to be talking about how to calculate percentage composition in chemistry. Now, let's take a look at how to do this. It's a very simple topic, right? Now, calculate the percentage of oxygen in limestone. Now, limestone is actually calcium triazocarbonate, all right? And the formula is this. You always be given their mass number. Mass number of calcium is 40, 12, and this is a constant. Right. Now, the formula for calculating percentage composition of any compound, for example, A is the mass of that compound all over the mass of the whole or the whole compound times 100. So in this case, how do I calculate the percentage composition of oxygen? It's actually the mass of oxygen in the compound all over the mass of the whole compound times 100. Now, let's calculate the mass of oxygen. Mass of oxygen, let's take a look at CaCO3. So we have 3 atoms of oxygen in this place. So mass of oxygen is 16 times 3 because we have 3 atoms of oxygen. So we now have our answer is 16 times 3 is actually 48. Then mass of the whole compound. Mass of compound, so we now have calcium is 40, carbon is 12 plus 12, then oxygen is 16, but it's 16 times 3 because we have 3 atoms of oxygen, so I have 16 times 3, so 16 times 3 is 48 plus 12 plus 40, so I have 40 plus 12 plus 16 times 3, which is 48. If you add everything together, we have 100. So what is now the formula for calculating? How do we get it? Mass of oxygen all over mass of the compound, which is, this is mass of oxygen, all over mass of the compound times 100. So if you use this to cancel out this, your answer will be what? 48%. So the percentage of oxygen in triazocarbonate 4 is actually 48. Percentage of oxygen in this compound is 48. Let's take a look at another example. Now, example 2. Calculate the percentage of water, H2O. The formula for water is H2O in sodium triazocarbonate 4 decahydrate. Now, is given here, the formula for the compound is given here. NaCO3 decahydrate means 10 molecules of water. That's the decahydrate is given there. So, how do we calculate the percentage or the percentage of water in this compound? It's simple. Percentage of water is mass of water all over mass of the whole compound times 100. Just the way we did it before. So you are given the constants that you need to know, which are the mass number or the atomic mass. Okay. So let's calculate the mass of 10 molecules of water. Now we know that hydrogen is actually 1, and we have 2 molecules of 2 atoms of hydrogen, so 1 times 2. But because 10 is actually multiplying everything, I'll put 10, open a big bracket. So this one is actually hydrogen is 1 times 2. That's what we have here. Plus the next one is oxygen. Oxygen here is what? 16. So 1 times 2 is 2 plus 16. If you add these two together, what will you get? You have 18. So that's what we have here. So we now have 10 times what? The 18. We have 180. So we've calculated what? The mass of the decahydrate or the mass of 10 molecules of water. Okay. Now let's calculate the mass of this compound. Take a look at this. This is sodium, and we have 2 atoms of sodium. Okay, so please take note. We have 2 atoms of sodium. So I'll now put 1 sodium here is 23 times 2. That's what we have here. The next thing we have is carbon. So plus 12, which is the carbon. Now the next element is actually oxygen. How many atoms of oxygen do we have? We have 3 atoms of oxygen. So oxygen here is 16. So now I have 16 times what? 3 times 3. That's what we have here. The next thing we have here is the 10 molecules of water. Now we have already calculated here before, which is 180. So I will just put plus 180 there. but you can still repeat the same method to what calculate for the 10 molecules, the mass of the 10 molecules of water. So this time this is 46 plus 12. This time this is actually 48 plus 48 plus 180. And if you add everything together, you have 286K. Now, let's go back to the formula on how to calculate the percentage composition of water. Mass of water. What is the mass of water? 180. So that's what we have here, 180 all over mass of this whole compound. Now, what is the mass of the compound? Mass of the compound here is 286. That's what we have here, times 100 times 100. So that's the formula. And if you use this to multiply this, you have 18,000 all over 286. And if you divide, you have 62.9%. A very easy topic on how to calculate percentage composition. An assignment is being displayed on the screen. Solve it and drop your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching.